Travis Wayne Goodsell. Now, you Mormons know that the Book of Mormon is the keystone of our church, religion, which is different. Religion is different than church, but you guys merge them together. And because it has correct precepts. That's what Wilford Woodruff wrote in his journal, listening to Joseph Smith. And so we have it in the introduction as if it were Joseph Smith's words. So we all know the keystone. It's the arch at the top of the arch. It holds together everything else in the door frame or the gate. And you take it out, the door collapses. So you've got to have that keystone in order to keep it standing. So for the religion, if we were to do what are they called now? The Church of Christ? Community of Christ. If we do what the Community of Christ has done in order to do away with the reorganized Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which was Emma's through her son's succession church, which the United States of America and the court systems have determined is the true succession of Joseph Smith's church. They gave up the Book of Mormon to become the Community of Christ, to become part of the Christian coalition. And so for Mormons of the Brighamite branch off, the Book of Mormon is supposed to be essential for the religion. To take it out would be to destroy the religion of Mormonism. And there are indications that it is being weeded out. For example, Elder Benson gave a BYU devotional talk where he talked about the 17 points of the true church, 14 fundamental points of living prophet, or the prophet, and in there he said that the living prophet is more important than the dead ones. So all of the previous prophets before Nelson are now null and void. Joseph Smith, null and void. The prophets in the Book of Mormon, null and void. Prophets of the Bible, null and void. Words of Jesus, null and void. Mormons don't think about that conundrum. They quote that, not knowing the source origin, that it was Elder Benson. And they just now use it as their, I only listen to the living prophet. So you don't listen to the words of Jesus? Are you sure you want to believe that? But that's what you say when you say you're only going to listen to the living prophet. Then you have to dismiss everybody else, including Jesus. Are you sure you want to do that with Jesus Christ in the middle of the title of your name? Are you sure? And so this video is about what Brigham Young has established as the keystone of the Salt Lake Temple specifically, but apparently it didn't catch on to other temples, just Salt Lake Temple. Now I had put this in my lawsuit that I've filed, and you can go over the reading of that lawsuit. I did go back and put it in the reading playlist. But it's very simple. It's over the door of the original temples as the Keystone Arch of the Salt Lake Temples, and that is the symbol of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And Lucifer is known in Latin as referring to Venus, the star. Venus falling. So take a pentagram and turn it upside down. If by chance you see a pentagram, do not let it stay. Quickly invert it upside down and create a different meaning and symbol. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what it means. And so the Vulgate, which was created in the late 300s AD, put that passage in there because it's not in the biblical Hebrew, just in the versions that come from the Vulgate and the Septuagint that came from the Vulgate. So it's in our King James Version. And so the inverted pentagram is the symbol of Lucifer. All this time, all these centuries, and over a millennia, and almost 2 millennia. Still have a few hundred years. But it's been well known as the symbol of Lucifer. And there it is, as the keystone of the temple. And so if you take out the inverted pentagram, the Salt Lake Temple falls. Now obviously it's not going to fall because it's embedded into the wall itself of the temple. But it's right there at the door to the original entrance. And all of us who get sealed in the Salt Lake Temple have had our pictures taken by that door. And we hold hands at the doorknobs. And way up high is the falling star. And so that's the keystone of the temple worship. So if the Book of Mormon is the keystone of the religion, that was what it was for Joseph Smith, according to Wilford Woodruff. So therefore, the keystone of the temple, where you have the endowment and the saving ordinances of the gospel for time and all eternity, in the highest degree of the celestial kingdom, called exaltation. It's Lucifer. His plan of happiness. And so, there you go. Keystone of the Salt Lake Temple. And the Salt Lake Temple, Brigham Young said, I need it built so it'll last through the millennium. And so that's why they're restoring it so that it can withstand earthquakes, as all Mormons are waiting for the big earthquake. And it's interesting that they assume that it's going to be here in Utah, not in Jerusalem. Huh. Do you Mormons know something that the church leaders are not telling us? So, he's wanting Lucifer's temple to last through the millennium. And which means that there is no coming of Jesus Christ or Joseph Smith's man like Moses or one mighty and strong like Samson. Nope. Brigham Young had other gods in mind.